On April 22, 1970, millions of people gathered around the world for the first Earth Day. This marked a turning point in humanity's awareness of the environment. Among the issues highlighted, one thing stood out as absolutely crucial: water. It is the lifeblood of our planet, the element that connects all living things. But have you ever stopped to think about how vital it is and where it comes from? Let's go into this wonder we so often take for granted and explore why it's not just a necessity but also a mystery. Water on Earth is one of the most fascinating elements, not just because it covers 71% of the planet, but also because we aren't fully certain how it arrived here. Scientists believe that water might have come from comets or asteroids that crashed into Earth billions of years ago. Imagine that our oceans, lakes, and rivers could have come from outer space. Others suggest that water has been here since the very formation of Earth, trapped within minerals deep inside the planet and gradually released over time. No matter which theory you follow, one thing is clear: without water, life as we know it wouldn't exist. Water, a natural cycle that keeps us alive. Have you ever wondered why we never run out of water, even though we constantly use it? That's thanks to something incredible called the water cycle. When it rains, water falls to the ground and flows into rivers and lakes, then evaporates into the sky, forms clouds, and falls as rain again. This endless loop ensures that Earth always has enough water to sustain life. But here's the catch. While 71% of Earth is covered in water, only about 3% of that is fresh, and less than 1% is available for human use. The rest is locked away in glaciers, ice caps, or underground. This makes clean water an extremely valuable resource, and yet we often don't think about it until there's a drought or water shortage. Water isn't just something we drink when we're thirsty. It plays a key role in nearly every aspect of our lives. Take a moment to think about your daily routine. You wake up, wash your face, brush your teeth, maybe make some coffee. You might not realize it, but water is involved in every single one of those actions. Even the food we eat requires water to grow. From the rice in your lunch to the steak on your plate, everything depends on water to be produced. Without water, crops wouldn't grow, animals wouldn't survive, and factories wouldn't function. It's the hidden ingredient in all the products we use, from the clothes we wear to the gadgets we rely on. Water is everywhere, quietly supporting life in ways we often overlook. Water as a connector, linking people and places now. Here's something you might not have thought about. Water connects the entire planet. It doesn't just stay in one place. Rivers flow through cities and countries. Lakes provide for millions of people, and oceans span continents. Historically, rivers like the Nile, the Amazon, and the Yangtze served as lifelines for entire civilizations. They connected communities, allowing trade and the exchange of ideas. In today's world, that connection still holds true. Water is shared across borders and is vital for economies. For example, industries such as agriculture, fishing, and tourism all rely on access to clean water. Wars have even been fought over it, with some predicting that future conflicts might be centered around who controls this precious resource. While water is abundant, our misuse of it is becoming a serious issue. You've probably heard about climate change and pollution, and both have major impacts on the availability of fresh water. Take a look at rivers that have dried up or lakes that have shrunk in size. This isn't just happening in faraway places. It's happening globally. Take the Colorado River in the United States, which has been shrinking due to overuse, affecting millions of people who depend on it for drinking water and irrigation. In many places around the world, people are facing serious water shortages. In Africa, for example, women and children walk miles every day just to collect water, often from unsafe sources. This isn't just an environmental issue. It's a human rights issue. Everyone deserves access to clean water, but millions of people around the world don't have it. We need to take better care of our water sources, protect them from pollution, and use them responsibly to ensure future generations will have enough to survive. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by big environmental issues, but the truth is, there are small steps everyone can take to make a difference. One of the simplest ways to conserve water is to be mindful of how we use it every day. Do you leave the tap running while brushing your teeth? Try turning it off. Do you take long showers? Try shortening them by just a minute or two. These little changes may seem insignificant, but if everyone did them, we could save billions of gallons of water each year. Another way to help is by being more conscious of what we buy and how it's made. Producing things like clothes, electronics, and even food often requires huge amounts of water. By reducing waste and being more thoughtful about our consumption, we can indirectly conserve water. Simple actions like fixing leaks, installing water-saving devices, or even planting drought-resistant plants in your garden can also go a long way. As we look to the future, One thing is clear: the way we use and manage water will shape the world we live in. From local communities to international governments, we all share the responsibility to protect this vital resource. Choices we make today will determine whether future generations will have access to clean, safe water. In a world where water connects us all, it's important to remember that every drop counts. Whether it's for drinking, farming, or simply enjoying the beauty of a river or lake, water is a gift we cannot afford to waste. So the next time you turn on the tap or watch the rain fall, take a moment to appreciate the miracle of water on Earth. It's more than just a resource. It's life itself.